Hello, my name is Susan Luck, coming to you from Brownsville, Texas, the southernmost tip of Texas. And I'm coming to you today with a product that I developed myself over the last 6 years. Coming from Colorado down here to visit my parents, flying down, of course, I'd get off the plane, the heat, 95 degrees, would hit you, but so would the bugs. The minute you get off the plane, you're scratching, you're scratching, you're scratching. I mean, it's everywhere. My time down here when I'd visit my parents, it would be in the house or in the pool and back into the house, and that was a wet mess. Well, I'm an outdoors person, been a barrel racer, skier, many, many things. And I'm just not willing to give up the outdoors. I started developing allergies about 20 years ago, and apparently that's common. So I did a lot of research trying to find a way to keep the bugs off me and to keep them from biting me. Land, I don't care, just don't bite. And came up with Bug Bite Barrier. It's a wonderful product. It's made 100% from plants. It's all the plants in nature, not all, but 6 of the plants in nature that bugs don't eat, bugs don't like. They don't like the smell. They don't like to get near them. You know, they're put on the planet for a reason, and I found out one of them and came up with Bug Bite Barrier. This product works. You take it in this 1 little gallon bag, you boil it in a little water for 10 minutes, let it cool, and then fill a jug in this little bag, $9.95, makes 1 gallon. Now, at 1 gallon, it'll last in your cupboard for, we have tested now, 2.5 to 3 months. In your refrigerator, 6. I have a jar up there that I made with sun tea, just putting the bag in the jar out in the sun for 10 hours. And that has been up there since February, and today is the 11th of October. So looking at my calendar, excuse me, I'm new at this, never done it before in my life, so bear with me. This is a patented product. Thank you, attorneys. They did an awesome job on rewriting my scribblings because I'm more of a researcher, scientific type. But I did a couple of years of research to come out with the perfect plants that don't hurt anything. My goal in life really wasn't to kill the bugs because nature needs the bugs. They have their place to live and we have ours. And that's been my attitude to the whole process. Just keep them off of me and keep them away. My mother's patio, which I will have videos in the next few days, it's cozy, it's small, it's not screened in, it's concrete and covered. I've been testing that since February. Started in February, cleaned it up real good, and I sprayed it, the furniture, the plants, everything, and it lasted an entire week. The only negative effect it did have is on her new little potted plants that were about this big. But once they got about 1.5 feet, they were okay. But little plants, little baby plants, it was a little too strong for them, I think. Well, I carry around in my purse a little spray bottle just to make sure that I'm always covered. And besides, when it's a hot, dry day, it feels good just to mist it on and just to cool off. And I keep my eyes open because it doesn't hurt my eyes. It doesn't hurt my mouth. In fact, I'm working with the FDA right now to get approvals because if you look it up and that information will be available on my website in the next few days, how good it is to drink. Isn't that incredible? The taste is actually quite nice, without sugar, of course. I prefer a little artificial sweetener or something else, but then those make me ill, so tea without ice. We have package sizes. Right now available on the website is the 1 gallon and the 5 gallon. $9.95, $19.95. You compare that to a cost. One of my bigger spray bottles that I carry in my car, one in my house. They're everywhere. I give them away all the time. A can this size of off will run you about $8. Do you know what you get? 3 to 4% product. Gallon, can, just a little bit. Shouldn't mention the name before. James, please take that out of the video. We will on the website the next few days add our 10-gallon bag. And that will be $29.95. And that's with shipping. Shipping is included. I do not at this time sell bottles on the site because all of us have bottles. We've spent a year in COVID. We've gone through our houses. We know what we have. And they're inexpensive at the dollar store or Walmart. If you let me know in testimonials, or you can even call me, tell me what you think of the product. It'll add to my FAQs, questions, answers, facts. I have nothing to hide. This is amazing. I love these little sprayers too with the top. I'm trying to get 1,000 now, but they came from China. And we have container. Anyway, I look forward to seeing you again. I will do my best to do as many videos as possible. In the next few days, we'll be uploading videos of patios, homes down here in Winter Haven Resort where I live. I have many people all over the park ready to upload videos of their places and how bug-free they are. Now, I'm not saying 100% you're not going to get a bug bite. Openly, this is completely water soluble. So if you're out and you're working in the yard, you're sweating, the sweat's going to run down. Bugs don't usually like the sweat, but you might have to spray yourself a little more often than something that contains petroleum products or DEET or any other kind of chemical that kills the bug. It's like do no harm. Bugs stay in your area, bugs stay in mine. But I'd say it's like a 99% chance you won't get a bug bite when you have this on. Now, when I get up in the morning, because I have found also in my research, which will be available on the website, it is really good for your skin. When you boil it for 10 minutes, leave the bag in the pot, you let it cool naturally, and what happens is it pulls the oils and the good things out of the plant. And I mist all over my body. I'm going through half the lotion I used to. And we have our wet days and our humid days down here and our dry days, but just spraying on the moisture, even in the car, sometimes just feels so good. That time when you want lotion, but it's hot, and lotion's just going to make you feel greasy because it's hot, sweaty. A little mister goes a long way, especially when you get out of the car and the bugs aren't biting. It's funny. I've been on my mother's porch with a large group testing it out and just visiting, and mosquitoes, they'll fly right up to you to look at you, and they're like, well, she doesn't smell like food, and there they go. And that comes to how it works. I've used these plants on purpose that bugs don't eat. So they fly up to me, and I'm no longer a person. I'm not meat and blood. I'm a plant. So they buzz off to the next person to check out to see if they're, a plant. Well, they go off to the neighbor's yard who doesn't use a bug bite barrier, and they can get their food over there. My place here, bug-free inside and out, except for the occasional palmetto bug, and I chase him, but he's a palmetto bug. They like plants, but it chases him right out the door. It's funny, when I boil it in my house, I'll open both sides, and the mosquitoes are everywhere, and they're Texas size. I open both doors. I let the wind blow through, and I boil it on the stove and have the sweet smell of rosemary in the air. And you watch the bugs. They fly in, they do a little circle, and out the door they go. It's amazing. Give it a try. and it has 100% money back guarantee. See you online. Thank you.